are looking euphoric. But Ekta, you've got an update for us on the pharma sector. Take it away.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, the Nifty Pharma index gained around 3% this week. It was one of the key indices which did see some amount of action earlier in the week. Now, what exactly is the 2024 outlook for the pharmaceutical space, considering that there is so much of bullishness around that space? Now, I'll start with IIFL's view. They believe that there will be an improved price pressure in the US. It may not sustain beyond 1 year. In fact, according to them, the companies which are also focused on one-off large opportunities in the US might see some amount of earnings volatility. They seem to be more sanguine about the domestic market in India. So, for example, the domestic Indian companies are clocking 9 to 10% growth at this point in time. Most of the mid-cap pharma companies, in fact, continue to outperform the Indian pharma market by around 300 to 400 basis points. So, they do expect maybe some amount of resilience there. Now, coming to Bernstein, they've written on the pharmaceutical space as well. 2024 may be a year to take a breather, according to them. Stock picking is paramount. Remember that the Nifty Pharma index or the pharmaceutical index did outperform the Nifty last year. US generic pricing, according to them, could remain favorable. Revlimid generic remains a cash cow for many companies, so that's expected to continue this year. Indian volume growth is improving as many of the Indian pharmaceutical companies are expanding their sales force. Now, they are a bit cautious because India and US will be holding their elections, so history says that it doesn't fare well for Indian companies, pharmaceutical companies during this time. The other big opportunity rather to watch out for, according to them, still continues to be GLP-1 inhibitors, which is, the diabetes and weight loss drugs such as Wegovy, Ozempic. They believe it's a huge opportunity. Cipla, Lupin could be beneficiaries. IIFL, these are a couple of their top picks. Mankind, JB Pharma, which are domestic focused companies, Sun Pharma, Aurobindo. They are cautious on a couple of these companies. Their top sell ideas are Divi's as well as Dr. Reddy's. For Bernstein, they don't see much upside going forward in terms of multiples expansion. And, Bernstein should come up for you. These are the target prices for IIFL. Cipla, Biocon, Gland Pharma, Sun Pharma are their top picks going into 2024. Now, I just want to end by talking about, Bain's view on the pharmaceutical space, because they believe that across regions, investors will keep a few common themes in mind, which is generative AI, which is expected to be transformative when it comes to healthcare. Also, they also do expect maybe a lot of focus on the GLP-1 class of medications. Again, I'm talking about that entire space because that seems to be one big focus area going forward. Also, big tech companies partnering with healthcare companies would be something that, we would watch out for. This is on a larger scale, but this could be a theme that could play out for Indian pharma companies as well. Harish.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV 18. For all the latest news and updates, do follow us on our social media platforms.